Stick with me because I want to show you a couple tips that can help save you money with cold weather. Things like frozen pipes and high heating bills can really eat into your wallet. But the king of all bills is roof damage. You want to avoid roof damage, and I'm going to show you a few tips on how to do that. One of the most expensive problems with snow and ice is something called ice dams, where basically the ice doesn't drain right as it melts on the roof, and it creates this huge heavy weight of icicles, and they can just wreck your roof. Now, one of the cheaper solutions is to get a roof rake, and you can rake the snow so it doesn't have enough ice to do this. But if you got enough money and time, the easier solution is to get one of these heating cables that go right near the gutter. And what this does is it heats it up for you so you don't have to go out and scrape your roof, and it prevents the ice dams. I'll put a link to this in the description so you can get a better idea what it is. Here's a good tip. Put your windshield wipers up before you go to bed. What happens is when this freezes, it will sometimes really wreak havoc on the blade. It'll freeze it down, and it shortens the life of the blade a lot. If you keep them in the air whenever you know there's going to be bad weather, it makes the scraping a lot faster and easier as well. They're not in the way. You don't have to dig them out. This poor bird feeder, frozen, that the birds had to peck through it to get to the corn. Gotta love that. Now, if you live in a mobile home or a manufactured home or even a camper, they have skirting along the side, and you can actually pack snow against the skirting. This increases the R value a lot and will also keep the cold, chilly wind from cutting right through that metal skirting and then freezing your floor up. We've done this, and it's made a huge difference in the furnace bill. This tip's kind of obvious, but if you just move north and you don't know this, if you have poor insulation, you can run water all night and it will keep your pipes from freezing up. But you need to make sure you remember to put on both the hot and the cold, because the hot water actually goes cold when you're not using it. So it will freeze. And we learned this the hard way. You need to run the water every night you think it's going to get under freezing. One thing we didn't realize is that even if your pipes are inside, they can still freeze if they're against a wall and it's a really cold, windy night. The other night we had wind in the negative teens, and it actually froze part of this pipe, and we had to warm it back up. So be aware of that. You probably even want to insulate on the inside of the house if you live in a manufactured home without much insulation. If you have some good tips about how to save money in the cold, please leave them below. I'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Also, give this a thumbs up, a like, a share, or if you have something to add, remember to comment below. Thanks. Also, don't forget to stop by TarrinLupo.com. I have up videos that you can't see anywhere else. Currently, I have one on carnivorous plants and also how to make your own mead. All you have to do is go over and sign up at TarrinLupo.com, and all that's free.